Oh, there it
Live.
is. What's up, my man?
Live.
We are live. Welcome to Heavy Metal Moonshine Podcast. I am your host, the hillbilly heathen himself, Jason. This is my co-host, Lit
Lit
Tarzan, and we
Tarzan
are we are here to raise some hell
and some
and
hair.
some hair. That's right, baby. Boom. A little lag there. We did good. So tonight we have a really cool band. I spent most of the day listening to this band's album, and I'll tell you what, man, there's some really good ones on there that we're definitely going to talk about. But you know, we're cracking open a jar with a band that blends soul, grit, backwoods, swagger. Give it up for the Whiskey Drinks. They are straight out of Cleveland, Ohio. These season pickers are stirring up the scene with their raw acoustic sound, deep storytelling genre, bending grooves that hit you right in the chest. From smoky bar rooms to festival stages, the Whiskey Drinks mix old roots, blues, folk, and modern protest vibes with a splash of rebellion and a whole lot of heart. So everybody, let's welcome the Whiskey Drinks to the stage. Boom. Here they are.
What's up, brother?
Hey,
How's it going, guys?
pretty good. How about you?
We are doing well. I just want to apologize now if we get any lags or anything like that. We are both at the beach. He and I are both still on. Well, I'm on vacation. He is taking a mini vacation. So we're just apologize up front.
Hey, we all need to relax, right?
That's it, man. So
That's it.
let's jump right into it, man. So I think
Yeah.
the biggest question I've been dying to ask you guys is, how did you come up with that badass name?
Well, Jeff and I, we did a lot of drinking during the pandemic.
I know.
So every Friday, he was my pandemic buddy. He'd come over, hang out. We drink whiskeys, make cocktails, and we decided to play music again because we've been in a couple bands before this together. We decided. He said, "Hey, why don't we call ourselves the Whiskey Drinks?" Which was way better than what I wanted to call us, which was Don Luke and the Picards. So
It's all about him.
The
But
Whiskey
yeah,
Drinks, it has a good, like, it just rolls,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Like the Whiskey Drinks.
Definitely
Like,
rolls.
it does.
It's look, it looks good on a t-shirt. It looks good, on the marquee at a bar. People kind of want to see what that is, and that's what you want out of a band name, I think. And it's
See?
true.
Hey,
We're all drinking whiskey.
So
Hey, I was going to
And-
say, are you guys still drinking whiskey before the shows now?
well, I do occasionally.
Sometimes. Most of us are a little more smokers than drinkers. But we felt that we probably couldn't call the band the Weed Smokers. So
I mean,
the whiskey
listen,
drinks
dude.
work better.
listen,
Not all of us, but some of us are
I could probably
It's legal
help
in Ohio
you.
I have a tendency to smoke a little more than I drink myself. So
Right? That's
nothing
kind
wrong
of,
with that.
it gets the mood rolling. You know what I mean? A mellow vibe, and then boom, you come in with a little bit of whiskey, and then just kick it to like third gear. You know what I mean? Like,
boom, boom.
so, and
But,
I know all
if
about
you're
that.
buying me a drink, I'm not turning it down.
So exactly. So real quick, I got a funny story that happened while we were on our way. We stopped at the Hillbilly Jam, which is in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, and that's like, dude, you guys, if you guys can get on that and play that play it, because it is a great one to play. And dude, I had at the bar the Thursday night when we get there, right? I mean, dude, so everybody's pulling me this way, pulling me that way. Like, they were even saying, like, dude, I was going to come over and talk to you, but you were surrounded by, like, I was totally surrounded. So it was like all these people were shoving whiskey in my face, right? And they're like, taste this, taste that. hey man, and they're giving me bags, and I'm talking like I had them in my pockets. I was like loaded down with whiskey, right? And like,
Dude, there's worse problems to have. It ain't bad.
well, here's the best part of that. I go to check out at the end of the night because my wife was like, go ahead and do your thing. So I went and did my thing, and like apparently an hour went by and I only made it 20 feet. Like that's how small that was, right? I couldn't go to work. And like I go to check out.
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, right. I'm waiting for this giant bar tab. $15. I'm like, how in the hell did I manage to get this blowed out on $15?
You can't beat a bar tab like that.
No, not in today's
Not at all,
economy.
dude. Not at all.
So $15 bar tab. That's beautiful.
So here's a question. So I was doing some research on you guys, and at first I was kind of like I was a little taken back that you got. Wow, listen to this voice. I was a little taken back. You guys are from Cleveland. I didn't really know that there was like a bluegrass scene per se.
Yeah.
I mean, you
There's
really wouldn't put Cleveland with that in a sense.
I'd say there's a real solid kind of string band, not just bluegrass. Bluegrass is a part of it, but Americana, modern folk type of thing going on in Cleveland. There's a lot of friends of ours, I think, that are making really, really great music. Like Chloe and the Steel Strings, Leah Mara, what's that?
David Mayfield.
David
who's
Mayfield, yeah.
giant in the bluegrass. Giant in
Phenomenal.
the bluegrass scene is from the Cleveland area. There's Sugar Mules. I mean, there's
Yeah.
and we also
So there is a bluegrass scene there then, like.
and we also
Yeah.
have one of the largest bluegrass festivals in the country, about 40 minutes east of here,
Yeah.
called Grass Fire at Nelson Ledges Quarry Park. I don't know if you ever heard that place.
Yes,
4,000. Yeah, like 4,000 people, and just like legends of like Del McCurry. If you know bluegrass, like Del McCurry's on it every year. Peter Rowan's been on it, I think, every year. Plus,
Jerry Douglas,
Green Sky Bluegrass. It's amazing, and it's the most beautiful.
and
place
Dots.
to
We've
see
played
music
there
here.
for 3 years too,
Yeah.
so it's really
I've
been
been
lucky.
to Nelson's Ledges, and
Oh, what were you there for?
Oh shit, dude! I think it was like Stick Figure, Slightly Stupid,
Okay.
and
yeah.
Dirty Heads. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember.
probably
but
Tropodelic too.
Yeah.
yes, right.
Yeah.
So my first run in with that was, I'm going to tell you what, that was the coolest place I've ever. It was like Mad Max beyond the Thunderdome, right?
Yeah.
It can get like that. It can get
You
like that.
go in the
Not so much for
daytime,
grass, right? But it can get like that.
right? You go in the daytime and it's family friendly, right? When them lights go out, bro, the kids are put away. Dude, it is like it's like a hillbilly
party
rave in
time.
that motherfucker.
In the war zone.
I used to go there
Trees
when
are
I was.
different. You know, it's just wild.
I've been going there since I
That
was
sounds wild.
18. I've been lucky to have 3 different bands be able to play there regularly. So it's been a home, kind of
Okay.
a crazy little home.
Man, I did my first gainer off of those rocks into that lake, man. So
Oh yeah.
I love that. Dude, that's the best place ever is right there, right? I mean, because you're safe, people, you got lifeguards in there and shit, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So how long have you guys been together as a band?
This particular band has been together for 3 years. Jeff and I have been playing music off and on for almost 10,
15.
15 years. And then
Same with Andrea.
Andrea has been a little bit longer, the fiddle player. She's played different things with me for close to 20. So
So you guys have a close, I mean, and you know, a band is like another family, man. That's like,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
If we didn't like each other and get along, this would really suck. We gotta spend
Right.
so much time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Like, I don't
three
wanna
of
go to
us
work.
knew each other really well, and Miles, the mandolin player, he's kind of new to the group. We met him. Don put up an ad, I think, in Facebook.
Yeah, and he just answered the ad, and we brought him in. He seemed to mesh well, and he deals with
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
craziness and everyone else's craziness. You know,
He's really fit in well and really been a leader in terms of the sound of the band as well. And honestly, just a really great dude. We're very lucky to have the four of us, who are able to work together, I think, really well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then let's.
It's like a good energy you guys have together.
They do, man. Like you
Yeah.
can tell they're like two brothers sitting up here. But now if that was me and my brother,
He's-
we'd probably be fighting. Oh shit! I got.
He's my oldest friend, actually.
We've known each other since like we were 9 and 10, I think, 10, something like that.
And
He literally lived
Maybe
across the
Parker.
street from me.
right, we've thrown
Maybe-
fists a couple times.
Once or twice. He usually wins.
That's what you do though, as brothers, though. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean? Like that's what you do. So okay, so let me so let's talk about this new album you guys just put out, dude. Holy heck, man. Listen, I was like, dude, I was bobbing my head today. My son's like, what's he listening to? I was like, man, I'm doing my homework, because I wanted to go through and listen to all the songs. You guys, I love it. My question is, how is the process now that I know you guys are all pretty tight, and how is the process when you're writing out songs to pick them all when you got such good ones? Like, how is it hard to pick? And then is it ever get any tension where, like, one's like, no, I want this, and they're no, I think this. Like, how does that work?
I generally
Question.
take when we're writing set lists and stuff for shows or whatnot. I generally take the lead and I write it out, and then people will complain, and I'll just say okay, and we'll do what I want.
That's kind of, if someone wants to play a song that maybe we haven't played in a bit, we'll mention it at practice and say, hey, can we look at this song and things like that. But honestly, yeah, it's a lot easier just to let Don do it. Then I don't have to worry about it. I liked all of our songs. I'm happy to play all of them. And if we weren't playing a song that I liked, I'd tell him, and he'd probably put it in the set list. So it's real. And we all like the songs that we're playing. So it's like, play whatever you want. He's got to sing them for the most part. Whatever he feels like singing, I'm happy to play it.
Right. So, okay. So here we go. We're gonna go to I'm Trouble. So, and I think and that's kind of what the song that I heard when I first was like, you know what, I'm going to check these guys out and look them up, was I'm Trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really good jam, dude. And that is a really good photo. I love the whole thing, dude. The photo on that thing is like, dude, it's a real, like, serious, you got a serious look. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What gave you the inspiration behind that song? Like, what is that song?
So during the pandemic, I lost a friend, a really close friend of mine who passed away, and it threw me for kind of a loop. It was I was getting like a lot of anxiety from that, like I was facing mortality a lot. Like the guy was I think he was only 40 when this happened, and you see someone pass away that young, you're just like, holy shit, that could happen to me, right? So I was spiraling a little bit, and I needed some help, and so I ended up going to a therapist and talking about it, and so basically I wrote a song to say, hey man, it's okay to have problems, and it's okay to say it, and it's okay to go see a therapist. And it doesn't make you any less of a man for that.
Not
It
at
actually
all.
probably, I think, to face your fears and face your problems is probably more of a manly thing to do than it is to run away from them and hide them and bury them, right? So
Absolutely.
I wrote it to try to bring awareness to the stigma behind male mental health and the issues behind it, because a lot of times guys don't feel they can talk about that stuff. So that's where it came from. And it's also about, the people who support you, like my wife, she supports my craziness, right? I'm in a band, I'm a full-time locksmith, and
The dad.
a dad. I have 2 kids, and she supports all of this, and she supports my craziness, and that's I'm all this trouble, and in the end, as long as we're together, we're fine. So
Damn.
It's important to have a that back you up, isn't it? It's important to have a wife that backs up what you're doing.
Oh, for sure. And we've been together since for 25 years. So it's crazy.
So that's how long me and my wife have been together for, is like 25 years. We've been married not that long, like 10, something like that, or 8. But she's gonna kill me because she's in the other room. I can feel the looks coming. I feel the looks coming through the door. If I disintegrate, that's why, because it's coming through the door. So
You remembered the bigger number, so that's what matters.
that's the total. It's a gross number, right?
Right.
The gross number.
Because I've been married since 2006, and
Okay.
you know, I don't count that number. I always tell people I've been with my wife for 25 years because really at that point, you know, that's when life
In my
changed,
bag.
right? And you knew, kind of.
All right. See,
Nelson's
now-
Legends. We were talking about that earlier. That's where my wife told me she loved me for the first time 25 years ago.
We had a song about that too.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, and that's what makes good music, dude. That's how you get inspiration to write sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I get inspiration to make some moonshine, man. If she's all fired up, I'm gonna make me a hot batch that day. That's for sure.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've had some good moonshine.
Well, listen,
we had one guy around here that was a friend of ours in an old band who would bring moonshine to some festivals that we did, Glenn.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Those were some nights, man. Let me tell you.
how was the shine though? Was it good or was it just like clean?
I think it was nice and clean, man. It's good. I mean, I couldn't probably tell you like, you know, I always got moonshine at a festival, music festival, from some hippie in a bag, you know, like I
Among other
it tasted
things.
good. I got drunk, you know. Usually had raspberries in it. You eat the raspberries. You ever heard of a place called Sunshine Daydream in West Virginia?
Mm-mm. No, but
So
I'm
it's
not
like
that far from it.
I haven't.
It's in like Terra Alta, West Virginia, right off of the Brewston Mills exit off of 68 there.
Okay.
And, man, I had this jar of strawberry moonshine probably 23 years ago, me and my wife, and I just remember we're sitting there watching this band from Ohio called Acoustic Kuka, and we were drinking this, and I passed out on the mountain. And then I woke up in the middle of the headliner, just
as it was getting good.
just as it's getting good, and all of a sudden, my friends were all around me that I didn't even come with, you know, and they're circled there, and they're all like kind of laughing at us till we passed out on the side of the mountain, but they were around there protecting us. It was hilarious.
Man down, I repeat, man down.
Right? Oh yeah. Lucky we didn't wake up with markers all over our
Sharpies and
faces
shit.
and stuff.
Oh man, listen, I've done that. I had an old friend. Listen, it was funny as hell. He thought it'd be funny to put his false teeth on my pillow when we were camping. Listen, and it was the worst time to do it because we came in. Where were we? We were in Butler, Ohio, the Sports Action Park.
Oh, that
What?
place cool.
The slip and fly.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, that thing it look gives me goosebumps. It's 120 something feet long, bro. And it
I don't know if
throws
it's
you
even
one-
open anymore though.
well, they only open it 2 times a year for the slip and slide deal, but the rest was
Yeah.
whatever. That shit was amazing, man. Cool. So, all right, let's talk a little bit more here. I got a lot of questions, so it's just where are we gonna go?
Fire away.
Okay, so here's a fun one right here. So, if you had the opportunity to have a whiskey drink with somebody dead or alive, who would it be?
Man.
Or it could be sit down, have that drink, or sit down and write that next jam with, man.
Oh man. You know, this is gonna probably be a cliche answer, but you know, if I could have my next whiskey drink with somebody, it'd probably be my dad, as an
Okay.
older man right now, because my dad passed away when he was 51 years old, and I just got married. You know, it was like 3 months after I got married, and you know, he hasn't experienced me. All he knew of me was the shithead. You know, you know what I mean? Like not the successful man that I am today,
Right.
or not. I'm not saying like not rich or anything, but you know, I made a life for myself.
But
you know,
you're
like,
not, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
you know.
doing something with yourself, exactly.
Right. So I'd probably like to have a whiskey drink with him. That'd be my answer, I
Yeah.
think.
That's a
A
good one.
better
What
answer
about
than
you?
I got. So you should let you go second.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I
fine.
ruined you. Oh, no.
Honestly, the dude, Leland, the dude, I would, if I was going to write a song with somebody or something like that, or work with somebody, Warren Zevon. I love everything that Warren Zevon did. The songwriting, the lyrics, kind of the attitude. So if there was like a dude I would have an opportunity to work with, man, just being a part of his creative process would be, I think, so much fun. Except for the fact I know he was insane. I mean, I know, I don't know a ton about the guy, but I know he was like a pain in the ass. Like he was a drunk for a long time and all that stuff. But man, the dude wrote amazing songs, just great songs. So yeah, he's the guy I'd like to work with. Don had to go. His 5-year-old made his way to the basement, so Don's dealing with that for the moment.
It's all good.
In
man.
case
That's-
you wonder why he ran off there, he's not.
Hey.
You know,
That's the best part of the live shows, man. You never
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
I actually
Some
because it was thought it's really cool that you're having us on because you're a heavy metal moonshine. We're not like a heavy metal band, but I think like I've got a ton of like the first music I played was metal back when I was in high school. I've seen almost everybody. I'm from Cleveland. I saw Mushroom Head probably 30 times when I was in high school. You know, so I came from that background.
awesome.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff now. I still go back to a lot of that stuff. We're not playing it, but it's like, oh, heavy metal podcast. I don't know. Do you guys know bands like Amigo the Devil or Bridge City Sinners?
Never heard of that. at all.
Those are like they're string
Yeah.
bands, but they're like dark. Like they've got a metal attitude. Amigo the Devil opened for Clutch a couple of years ago.
Oh, I love now Clutch.
Sounds
Who
cool.
doesn't love Clutch? Who doesn't
Right?
love them? Yeah.
Clutch
So
is
Amigo the
brilliant.
Devil, Bridge City Sinners, Harley Poe. There's a ton of them. Like there's a lot of great bands that are like string bands, but have that metal attitude.
Yeah. So I've been
Yeah.
so I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them, but it's called Appalachian Anarchy.
Okay.
No.
And it's like banjo music and like, but it's heavy. Like
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
it's heavy, right? Now, my main goal with this podcast ultimately is I want to bridge that gap, dude, because moonshine just isn't all about like hillbilly, you know what I mean? Mountains
Yeah.
and like that. It's the word I'm looking for. What they perceive it to be, right? Listen, man, we in the heavy metal industry like moonshine, and I just want to bridge that gap from I want to connect the worlds of music, dude, because it's not all about heavy metal. It's moonshine can do that, like
Yeah. There's so much great stuff out there, all across the board.
right.
I'm listening to the new Tyler Childers album that just
Oh,
came
yeah.
out. It's brilliant. It's amazing. It's
See,
like
and
yeah.
that's what makes you guys good musicians because, like, probably like I can hardly play an instrument. Like I could piss around, but like when I go and watch shows, like I love to watch how you're playing the guitar. I love to watch the drummer play. I love this watch. I'm hearing everything, but I love the show that you guys. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
the full. I want that full thing. Like for me, I
The
love the
visuals
music.
of everybody playing, the lights, the
Yeah,
all the
man.
good stuff.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to feel that. That's all part of the vibe for me. Like I love live music in general. So, okay.
Certainly
So
one of
let's-
the best drugs I've ever had. You know,
Yeah.
live
Well, I
music.
think live music is when you tell a band's really good or not. I mean, anybody can produce something in a studio, but not
Yeah.
everybody can produce a good live show.
very true. Very
absolutely,
true.
man. That's 100% true.
That's why I love jam bands. That's where I came from, was doing the jam band scene, And and I'm not much of a jammer. Like you'll very rarely see me take a solo, but I just love watching that performance of that improvisation in the moment, and what
Yeah.
happens and being so good to make something out of nothing, It's
That's
very
what-
impressive.
Yep. And then
We
okay,
grew-
so that leads me to a good question. So for the jam bands, is there like a pregame ritual to kind of give you a little more energy to keep playing through that song, man? That, like, you know, when you're on like minute 10, you're just like,
I don't know, man. I get lost in the groove or the pocket. You know, that's usually where I'm at, and it's usually hard to reel me back in. You know, listening for the drummer to cue something. You know, but as far as hyping up, well, when I was younger, there was lots of other things, but nowadays, a good strong cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about all we can do anymore, huh?
love, you
Right.
gotta love the heavy metal podcast, folks. All right, so what is in those glasses that you guys are sipping on? What are we sipping on over there?
Well,
You got the
I
bottle?
did a
down here?
job for an alcohol distributor, and he gave me a bottle of Glenfiddich, the 12-year.
Glenn
It's
said,
fancy tonight. I
Fancy,
come
huh?
over. I'm like, yeah, I want a whiskey sour or something like that. He's like, no, we're drinking this. It's like, you can't mix anything.
No, you don't mix that.
You don't mix Glen.
I gotta
would
get,
not
I
go.
gotta
Sour
get you
drink.
guys some whiskey, man. Like if you like it like that, I mean, I make that pretty good. We do so like what I can do in 12-year look, what that bottle looks like in 12 years.
Yeah, it's a 12-year bottle.
Okay, I probably have it prettier than that in fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, probably. I believe it.
Maybe 90. We'll say 90. And then if you just give me the full day, we'll just take 90 minutes because then we use the freezer. So, like, we rapid age things. But I've been told that, like, my whiskey's on point, man. Like, I had somebody wouldn't give me my jar back.
Yeah. What do you use for your mash? For that?
So you're going to laugh. I'll put whatever you want in that mash.
No,
It's
I
probably
believe it.
it's probably better to ask me what I don't use in a mash because I'm more here to please. So like I'm put it to you like this. At home they want sugar shine.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. And I learned this and I've been a firm believer in what I learned over the weekend, just kind of back a lot of that up, is sugar shine. Actually, it's not that hard. Like, so when I make mixes and stuff like apple pies and orange creamsicle and shit like that, it's not as hard to cover. Like, you can just mix and go. Now, when you got corn liquor or anything with grains, you got to have twice as much flavor to cover that grain or that corn.
Yeah.
So we like to roll with the sugar shine. It's quick, it's easy, it's less mess. But I have made, corn, grain, anything really. The only thing I haven't made yet was tequila, but I'm sure, I can make anything really.
I want the spiciest rye.
Bro, listen. So you want some rye? I'm working on. I got one up in here that ain't nobody even has ever made. Ever.
Oh man, well I'm super interested in that for sure.
Ever. And it's gonna be like when it hits, man, they're gonna be like Jim Tom, baby, rye whiskey, rye whiskey.
I was just singing it, man. I was just singing that one.
That's my favorite song, dude. Listen, the guy who used to make shine with me, he would come up and stay at my house. I would have that thing on. I would take one of them big 12-inch speaker, Bluetooth, and sit it in front of his door at 6:30 in the morning and turn it on to that song and be like, bro, we're shining today, baby.
Let's get going.
That's right, Right on. Okay, so here's another one. So who were your biggest influences, both of you, growing up, as far as, music wise, that kind of really made you want to jump into the music and do what you guys are doing?
Like,
So
isn't this like? I don't think you understand the scope of what you just asked. Like, I don't you understand how long both of us could talk about the hundreds of bands that we both seen, hundreds of concerts. Like, I've owned thousands of albums in my life. God,
I mean, it's hard to say.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
the
There's
first
so much.
instance of like music really clicking for me, or I remember like music making an impact on me, was in the car with my father one time, and "Hocus Pocus" by Focus came on. You know that song? You go, you know, the
Yep.
guy that
The
yodels.
most insane song I've ever heard.
And you know, I just remember my dad being like, "This is so crazy. Listen to this song." And it's like 10 o'clock at night. We're blasting in this minivan and driving through the suburbs of Cleveland. And you know, and I'm like, "Oh my God, wow, this is so cool." You know, and that was like the first impactful music. But as far as like influences, man, that's just like I'm really into this guy right now called Robert Ellis. He's from Texas. He has this like I don't like well, I like one of his albums, really, really good. It's called Texas Piano Man, and he has just some really good songs like "Nobody Smokes Anymore." It's all about nobody smoking cigarettes anymore, and he's like, I guess I'm going to be the only one that looks good in pictures, you know, like just like I don't know,
Just like clever stuff.
clever shit. And he's got a nasty bass line at the end, and it's nothing but two notes like dun, 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 dun,
Right.
you
Right.
know, and it's just I really like him. He's a big influence. Tyler Childers right now, Sturgill Simpson,
See,
Head in the
I'm-
Heart, which is a band from Seattle. I could
I
go
get
on.
there's a lot. I understand. Like
Yeah.
Tyler Childress right
There's a
now is
lot.
like that dude's on. Listen, that Moonshine song. Oh shit! What the fuck is that? That's on my fucking.
That
That's on.
moonshine.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
White House Road.
White House Road, yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is.
not great. I'm not always great with song names.
Yeah. As soon as I hear
Yeah,
it,
that's
though,
a
I can
good
remember.
song.
the
I
whole
know,
thing.
yeah, I can sing it for you.
Yeah. Right. Exactly,
Yeah.
man.
Go
Like, that's
ahead.
probably
I
one-
can sing it.
Don't let him sing a
No,
damn thing for you.
You don't
please.
want me to sing it for you. Trust me.
Yeah, we do.
I do one backup vocal in the entire in our whole set. I do one backup vocal, and it's the word "fuck." That's it. It's the only time we swear pretty much in our entire set.
I know.
And-
You
and
only
him
had
get a-
one song that said explicit by it on the thing.
Yeah.
There's actually like 2 or 3 songs that say shit. But yeah, Pitchforks we say fuck once.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
better than
don't
less
kick
we
me
say
out
shit.
again.
No, you're still there,
Come
Rich.
on,
But
don't do it to me.
not much, a little bit.
It wasn't. Yeah, there wasn't too much swearing in
No.
there. You know
No.
what I mean?
No,
Like,
I try to only use it when it needs to be impactful. I mean, we don't have boundaries in my house with swear words with the kids or anything like that because it's why is it a bad word? Who said it was bad? Where did it come from? You know, like, but
I mean, it's in the dictionary. It
Gotta
can't
have
be
a
that
swear
bad.
jar.
Yeah. I just tell them this. Listen, I don't really mind it, but you know what? I tell them this. That some people may look at you differently, like you talk, you know, like you're out of, you know. Listen, man.
Yeah.
Just be respectful to people.
Yeah.
And that are respectful to you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's how I am. And if they ain't giving you respect, they ain't getting respect. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
And so
It's hard
Okay,
to grow up
so-
in an adult world in a tattoo shop your whole life and actually not try to throw a few cuss words out there when you're
Right.
there
Right.
every day. It's hard.
my wife owns a logistics company, and so she works with truckers. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, so she's a,
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
it's like if she had beep, 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 I give her one of them beepers, like, nope. Yeah. So was there a let's see here, man. I guess let's see here. So let's talk about some of these other songs that you wrote that are really good. Like Behind the Wheel is a really good one as well. I like that.
Yeah.
The Pitchforks and Torches, you said that's a really good one too, man. I really like that.
I love
those-
playing that one because it really does remind me of like playing in a metal band, and like that's what I can really go like in a way that like the other songs don't generally lend themselves for the most part to that style of playing. But I'm so excited to play that song. It's like yeah.
Dude, that one,
Oh, that's
the
cool.
one thing that I noticed too, like it was very upbeat. It was like you're saying, right? And then, so that's why I asked about the question, like, how do you come up with song choices and like, how do you put them in that album order? Because like, dude, it went from like, yeah, to what was it? It was a Hold Me Close, I think is after that.
Yeah, I wanted to go with a little bit lighter of a topic. So I'm very so one of the I was gonna name the album after I was gonna try to use an acronym for ADHD, right?
I
Uh,
have it.
me too. So like that's
Insane.
how I kind of thought of the songs, like just like frantically changing from topic to topic and then bringing yourself back around. Like someone who hasn't like a brain who hasn't found their dopamine yet, kind of,
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
that's kind of how I ordered the songs on the album, was like, that with that kind of thought behind it.
Build up.
Yeah.
Okay. And it works, dude, because like that's one thing that I noticed. And see, that's one of the things that I like to look into. It's like, the song order, the track order, and you kind of that's that vibe going through the whole album.
Yeah, like I wanted to like make sure like it wasn't it didn't get too boring, because we have some slow songs,
Yeah. Hey, listen, them slow ones, bro. It's like drinking that weak whiskey.
Right.
Listen, you guys, I feel like if you guys, I really hope that I'm in Pittsburgh, because I feel like, Jeff, that I've met you somewhere before. You look so freaking familiar. It's unbelievable.
Dude, like I've been to so many, especially if you go to a lot of metal. I've been to so many metal shows in my life.
He's a rail rider when it comes to metal.
Yeah, I used to like in my younger years, man. I would be right up front. I'm 6'4", so I get kicked in the head by crowd surfers. That's why I end up having. Yeah,
you're definitely the guy that I see in every concert that's in front of me.
That's me. Look, I'm sorry, I'm 6'4". I can't do anything about it.
Can you move over?
Nowadays, I stay in the back, man. I'm an old man now. I can't.
Bro, that's how I feel. My wife wants
back
to
in the
move
day,
up front. We ain't up front material no more, sweetheart.
Nope.
That's what I tell her.
I'm happy by the soundboard standing there like this, going like this. This is my pose now.
Right. Look, like I was happy I got to go to the Post Malone show when it came to Pittsburgh a couple years ago, and we had like, man, I looked behind me and the Pittsburgh Steelers were behind me. I had better seats than they did, and I was like, "What's up?"
Oh yeah,
wow.
Loopy on his shoe, that's how close we were.
And that dude looks like he's always having the best time of his life. But he's on so many side quests. It's crazy. Like he was just at Sierra Farrell's concert the other day.
Yes.
It's just that dude.
He's in everything.
He's doing famous shit right.
That's how you got to do it, man. They said you got to have your hands
touches turned to gold. That's for sure.
That's right, Rich.
Everything that guy touches turned to gold.
So, if the whiskey drinks was a whiskey drink, what kind of whiskey would the whiskey drinks be?
Oh man.
We were gonna be in Manhattan, like we all had our Manhattan nicknames.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's our favorite. That was the cocktail we used to drink for Manhattans.
Okay.
But we would use I would always use for the nice ones, I would use the what is it called? It has the dark rye.
I don't remember that.
I have a bottle of it upstairs, but and it's kind of whatever. My favorite rye that I always buy, because it's not too expensive, is the Bullet rye.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. It tastes good. It's just, and then I use Carpano,
vermouth,
and
your bitters,
and then you have to use a good cherry. I forget what
a Luxardo.
Luxardo, or I actually like the Amareno.
He's a bougie bitch.
But
you guys definitely know your whiskey, man.
Yeah,
you guys definitely know your whiskey.
I really like the Japanese whiskey, the Suntory Toko. That was really good. It's a nice, clean one. Moonshine we don't get too much of in Ohio, unless it's
this part of Ohio.
You get Jason.
You want the shit that comes from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I said you can hook us up with some Pittsburgh moonshine on Friday. We're not turning it down.
Listen, I'm telling you this.
We'll give it a good shot.
My friend, if you drink my moonshine on Friday, two things are going to happen.
Miles is going to drive home.
You're going to Uber home. Somebody's going to Uber you home if you remember where you are.
Oh man, I could sip on that. I've done that before.
Good. All right, good. Because I mean, I like to
It's not our first
We're
rodeo.
sipping some right now.
where I was born
I
and
had a
raised
police escort out of Pittsburgh once.
on purpose, or
Well, it was kind of crazy. So we have this bar in Parma, which is where I grew up, which is south of Cleveland, and it's called the Moonlight. And there was another Moonlight in Pittsburgh. And one time, we decided to rent a bus to go watch the Pittsburgh game at the Moonlight in Pittsburgh. And we got there, we were drinking all the way there.
oh shit,
Some dude was wearing
Damn.
on our bus was wearing a Browns player having a Steelers cheerleader,
Yeah. we know.
and some dude took great offense to that, and like threw the dude through the plate window. And all of a sudden, fighting's happening everywhere, and then the cops show up, and we're getting thrown on a bus, and they literally follow us back out of city limits until we got out. It was
Like, hey, that'll be the last time we do that, Pittsburgh.
right. Oh man. Oh, the bus ride home was even more insane. It was just
See, and that's the thing because dude showed up in Brown's attire.
I mean,
Yeah.
but you're gonna get shit, and rightfully so. But you should. I mean, but everyone was fucking wasted.
I went there for the adventure. I've never been I played sports in high school. I always liked playing sports, but like I've never been a person who enjoyed watching it. It just doesn't. Whatever. It doesn't tickle the brain. So
My
I was just there
wonderful
for the
wife
adventure,
and I.
smoke a bunch of weed, drink alcohol. I was actually in the alley. I was in the alley smoking a joint with some dude I met there in Pittsburgh. He's like, "Hey man, you want to smoke a joint?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." And all of a sudden, I walk out front. They're like, "We gotta go," and I'm like, "Oh man."
Man, you just ruined my plug.
Right. It was so horrible.
Yeah, the bad thing is, it's like, you know what, they're not all like that. And I've had bad experiences in other states and towns and stuff. And I try not to hold it all except for listen, Baltimore. If you're related,
Fuck Baltimore.
Oh, Baltimore's terrible.
right? If you're related, if your
Terrible.
grandmother is a Baltimore fan, I don't care if she falls down the steps. I wouldn't call help.
Oh
wouldn't-
jeez.
I wouldn't. And if Ray Lewis was the driver, I definitely wouldn't call. Like, no, I'm not. No. Anyways, next question. We're not even get there. I'll be there on that all day. Okay, so we want to hear. Go ahead, Rich. Ask him a question. I feel like I'm taking up all your time.
Hey, you know what? The thing is, for me, it's been hard for me to click in here because some of this, sometimes I can hear it and sometimes I can't. But yeah, how old were you guys when you guys actually started playing music together? I think you said, what was it, 15 years ago?
Oh, that's when we started playing together. Yeah. So what?
maybe 14 years ago. That was
I can't even remember how.
kind
old
of a progressive like jam band called
Yeah,
Mucklebone.
right, go on.
And I actually played percussion. I didn't even play bass in that band, so I was doing something completely different. But yeah, we've known each other since freaking grade school. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, you were playing with Andrea maybe a year before that.
Yeah,
something
and
like that.
I don't know. I didn't really start playing
What
music
year,
until
generally, what year did you guys graduate high school? What year did you graduate?
98 and 99.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We're
you
all
guys
about
are a little
the same
older
age.
than us.
I graduated in 97.
Yeah, I have a lot of grays.
Graduated in
Yeah,
86.
You know what that's from? That means two things. You're married and you have children.
Yeah.
Or were married and have
It gives you a
children.
better it gives you a better taste of maybe when you grew up and maybe the music you were exposed to at that time. Because I grew up, I was getting exposed to a lot of the music from the 60s and the 70s. So you guys are probably getting exposed to a lot of the music from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, for sure. 90s, the last great rock and roll decade.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of odd because, like, with my parents, I listened to a ton of my parents' music. So I was listening to the Beatles and the Stones and Floyd and Zeppelin and Billy Joel and Mellencamp. I was listening to a ton of that. But then I was also into all of the 90s alternative rock. But I leaned heavier. So a lot of Nine Inch Nails, stuff like that, Marilyn Manson. And then like I was into Pantera, and all that, and then the local scene. So
I've seen
when
all
I was
those
young-
bands.
But then, like I said, I like some of my favorite music. I was also listening to the Dave Matthews Band. I was listening to like jars of all this different stuff with a huge variety.
My very first concert was Nine Inch Nails and David Bowie. It was great.
Oh,
It was
dude, that's sick. Yep.
Yeah.
My first concert was Rush, Tom Sawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I got you all beat.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Who?
Ted Nugent and Bad Company.
Oh, man.
I'm
That's
going to say I got a pretty good
Baby.
one. My first concert, Michael Jackson on the Bad Tour.
Wait,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm very glad my dad took me to that.
What did you just say to Michael Jackson? What?
Michael Jackson on the Bad Tour. That's my first concert.
Yeah, the band tour,
Yeah.
Bro, that's like,
That's
listen,
man.
that is heavy, bro. That's like,
I get to see. I mean, I get to see. I get to say I saw Michael Jackson. I mean,
bro, I can't say I used to have his record, but like, I ain't ever, nope.
everyone had his records. They're so good.
I mean, dude,
I mean,
he's the king of
seriously.
pop.
You know, I wish I got a chance to see Prince. I wish I got a
Yes.
chance to see Prince. I
I
love
love
Prince's
Prince.
music, man. I know.
Prince is a
I
cool
mean,
guy.
how many
Super Bowl
girls did hook
halftime
up
show.
with some
Yeah.
Prince music, you know?
Yeah. Dude, and the dude could do anything. He played every instrument better than any member in his band. He was just ridiculously
And
prolific.
he wrote a shit ton of music for a shit ton of people, man. Like,
Yeah. And he would
He
just
was in a
give,
lot of
if he
stuff.
liked you, if he liked your sound, he would just give you a song. Like Manic Monday was written by Prince, and he
Yeah.
just liked the Bengals' voices. He said, "Here, that's it."
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
that's
he
a Prince
gave
song.
her, yep.
Yeah.
I remember seeing something about that. Now,
Yep.
yes, absolutely. That's so freaking cool, though. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean? Like,
Prince
Yeah,
is
dude.
Prince is
Prince was super talented.
one of the best ever.
I remember
at
seeing him-
everything.
I remember seeing Prince play lead guitar in one of his songs, and I don't even think I believed at the time that the guy could play like that. I thought, you know, they just had him look like he was playing the guitar. I didn't realize that he was really that talented. A
Yeah.
couple years later, I learned how talented he really was.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
do you
Legend at
guys?
everything.
So, I'm going to just ask you a simple question: on the rocks or straight?
Oh, man.
Generally it rocks.
I like it both ways. But if you're going to put it, you always got to put a little dash of water and whiskey.
My man, smooth it out a little bit, right?
You got to
I'd
open
have
it,
to have
opens it
on
up
the
a
rock.
little.
I know I'd be a rocks man.
Guess what? When you drink my moonshine, you won't be putting nothing in it.
That's no problem, man.
You're gonna be like, man, that's some. They should just call my shit smooth shine.
Smooth shine.
Smooth shine,
I
all
like
right.
that. That's how you're marketing that from now on. Smooth shine.
I can dig it. I can do it.
Listen, we'll talk.
All right, trust.
We're definitely gonna talk, man. So, do you guys have a favorite venue that you like to play? Because I know you said like Nelson Ledges, dude, and I can only imagine what that's like. You know,
So
like
much fun.
it's
First off, before I think we give an answer, we got to be real clear that I don't know that we haven't played very many bad venues at all. We play with the scene up here, the folks who run the clubs up here, and in a lot of the areas we play are really stand-up people. So like our local joints at the Beachland and the Winchester and Terrestrial Brewing are just Spotlight Cleveland. Yes, these are very solid places to play. So I'm going to say outside of our immediate area, my favorite place that we played is the Bill Monroe Music Park that we just played this past weekend, just because of the history of that location. I mean, it was owned by Bill Monroe. Elvis played
No,
there.
he didn't.
He didn't.
No, that
Was a lie.
That was a
Oh,
lie.
wow.
You're depressing me.
I
now.
know, but a lot of like anybody who is anybody in the country music,
Johnny
bluegrass
Cash.
thing, Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash played there. Okay.
Johnny Cash
Johnny
played a
Cash,
Frontier
baby.
Ranch, which we
See,
played
that's
down.
cool though. Like, see, it's cool that you guys like to look into the history of the venue.
Mhm.
because
It's
that
so
in
meaningful.
itself- Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
awesome.
a lot of
And-
people don't
yeah,
understand.
and so many
that.
of those older songs, they're still relevant today, and they're still great to listen to today.
Well, that's the great thing. Not we always say we're bluegrass adjacent, but one of the things that we've found because we went to the IBMAs last year, which was in North Carolina.
It's the International Bluegrass Music Awards for people who don't know acronyms.
And there was we're very untraditional string band comparatively to most bluegrass, but the amount of history that is I don't want to say that's redone that all these bands put forth. They respect the history of the string band, the bluegrass music scene. It's really great to see.
Yeah.
And there's so many great players. Like
Yeah.
I was just flabbergasted by like these 12-year-old boys who've been playing probably guitar for 2 years, just absolutely shred guitar and play guitar better than someone who's been playing for 20. Like, it's
That's
just,
amazing.
they're so talented,
That's the next generation, man. Then
Oh,
boy, you-
100%.
It's in good hands, and
Yeah.
like the way the music.
That's an
scene's
old
been
soul
going-
and a young body. It's an old soul and a young body.
Yeah.
Oh man, Wyatt Ellis, he's a fantastic player. There's a lot of young kids. Edere Barzini, I think we met him down at the International Bluegrass Awards last year, and he's a young kid, 13 years old, shredding the banjo. He's
Yeah.
playing-
That's that banjo
he's
player.
so good.
Jeez.
so like
These
Billy
kids are
Strings,
amazing.
he's
Right.
another one.
Oh, Billy Strings is fantastic.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's
He's a little old
already
enough.
done famous,
Yeah.
He's married now, right?
I did not expect to see like modern bluegrass in like arenas. Like it's not something I expect to see. I've been a Billy fan for a while, a decent amount now since he was in clubs and stuff. And I knew he was something. I knew he was special. But it's just ridiculous, man.
Dude, that
We got
that
so many
boy
good
can
players.
play, man. That boy can play the guitar. It
Yeah.
blew my
Oh,
mind.
dude.
I was listening to Cocaine Blues.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude. That's anytime they're singing about moonshine and shit like that, like I love it. Like
That's another posty side quest right there.
Yeah, Billy Strings
He
and
sang with
Post Malone.
Billy Strings.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so and when it oh shit. See, I keep forgetting about comments. My bad. My wife
I'm
has
getting
up on everything here. I'm horrible. Yeah, I had seen like once I heard that song from him and watched the video, blew my mind. I'm like, this boy's like, I'm like, holy Billy Strings is moving it, bro.
He's the real deal.
Real great show. Awesome show.
Absolutely, man. So okay, so I'm gonna steal Rich's question here. He likes to ask this one, but I'm pulling it out. We're gonna something a little more funny here.
I know what it is.
So what are the beliefs? And we want answers from both of you. We ask every guest this if you watch the show. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. What do you guys
We
think about
want to know
Bigfoot?
where you stand and have you, or I mean, we're not talking Nelson's Legends at 3 a.m. Bigfoot.
I've never met a Bigfoot there, but we had a friend who we called Swampfoot because he lost his shoes. And he was walking through the puddles.
I don't know if I want to know why.
Big Swampfoot.
That was it. That was Brian.
Okay.
But as far as Bigfoot, serious answer, I think it's plausible.
Okay. Now,
I believe in aliens and shit like that. So, I think anything's plausible.
see, if you're believing in aliens, you got to believe in the Bigfoot, right?
Right.
See,
Exactly, because he could be an alien.
I believe in aliens. I don't know that they visited Earth, but I believe in aliens because the universe is just more massive than our brains can comprehend. And like the shit we're made of, like hydrogen and oxygen and carbon is super fucking common. So I believe that life is all over the fucking universe. Absolutely.
But what about Bigfoot? That's
Bigfoot.
what
I don't think that there's a large, like
Jeff, we're just
humanoid type creature with a population big enough to sustain itself that hasn't been discovered. So
You're wrong. We're
I do
discovering
not
new
believe-
life all the time.
We're discovering new life in places we haven't looked, and most of it's pretty small. We're not discovering
Dude, there's places,
big
there's
fucking
places-
apes in
there's
Oregon.
places in
In
the
Oregon.
thick woods that haven't been touched by humans.
Yeah, but we don't have enough of that space anymore to maintain a breeding population.
I'm not
I
saying,
mean,
I'm not saying they're
violent-
not on the
violent-
decline, but I'm saying it's plausible.
Bigfoot's on decline. Bigfoot's going to be in protected status pretty
You
soon.
never know.
Yeah,
If there's a
right.
Bigfoot, I think we would have found a Bigfoot.
Do not. It'd be like
No.
do not kill if found in woods.
Right, leave Bigfoot alone.
But I believe in aliens. I definitely believe in aliens.
Well, here's the question. This is why I asked because, like, being in Maggie Valley, I ran into some people that were from Florida, and when I was in Florida the last time, I seen a sign that said, "Do not feed or molest the wildlife." And I'm sitting, me, I'm thinking like what? I mean, is Bigfoot out here? Because
it's
mean,
Florida.
it's Florida.
I mean,
You never-
don't molest the wildlife. That seems like something you have to say in Florida. You
Exactly.
gotta remind them.
What if they got
It's Florida.
they got a swamp ape down there? I don't
Wow, I
think they
guess we're
got
not playing
Bigfoot in
Florida,
Florida. I
Jeff.
think they got a swamp ape.
See a swamp thing in Florida. That's what
Yeah,
they got.
Yeah, swamp ape.
Wow, I'm cracking the fuck up. All right, so they want to know. They want to know what's your favorite paint brand.
A what brand?
Your favorite paint brand.
Paint. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man, that's the place we have here. It's the goddamn
My wife's dad worked for Glidden for like literally decades.
Sherwin-Williams. That's what we have here. Sherwin-Williams is the best paint.
Okay.
It's headquarters in Cleveland. It's Sherwin-Williams.
My father-in-law worked for Glidden for like 80 years, so I
Well,
gotta go with Glidden.
I wonder why I'm being asked that because, like, there's,
I don't
you
know
guys
why
know-
either. That's a
Eddie's
very
like,
odd
what's their
question. I
favorite
haven't
paint
painted
brand?
something in a long time.
I'd have to say, I mean, Eddie's up there. I have to say Sherwin-Williams, and a shout out to Eddie and Josh from Sherwin-Williams because they're the guys I deal with for paint.
Oh, that's who it is. Oh, what the fuck, Rich? You
It's
could've
Eddie
stopped
and
me.
Josh. Yeah, it's Sherwin-Williams is my vote.
Sherwin-Williams. Yes, that's absolutely right.
Oh, there it is, Eddie. There it
Glidden,
is.
some
Yep.
Canadian band. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, Edward Dillon.
Hey.
There's Ed right there. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Why are we talking about paint?
Alan, good to see him.
Sherwin for sure. See,
The Sherman boys were here.
I also don't care.
They're both
Yeah, right,
there.
I mean,
They're
you know.
both
I
there.
haven't painted a room in 20 years.
Good. I
Yeah.
hate. Listen, two things I don't have people do is paint my stuff and paint my stuff because I don't want people to paint my stuff because when you have people helping you, they're just like, it ain't my stuff. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's get back to some of your good questions here, man. Are you guys have
Oh,
mentioned
oh,
that you're playing Pittsburgh, PA here soon. What other dates and what other places are you playing?
Well, we are playing Pittsburgh, PA this Friday coming up at the Allegheny Brewing Company. The following weekend after that, on the 9th, we are playing Cleveland, Ohio at Terrestrial Brewing Company, a little brewing company tour. And then on August 23rd, we are playing Columbus, Ohio at the Rambling House, which they brew their own ginger beer there. So I guess it's still following the brewing
Technically
company
a
theme.
brewery, yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, you guys got the best spots to play. It's all beer.
Right. Well, I do like beer too. You can call me a beer drink as well. I enjoy a good beer.
And then we're
I
excited.
do.
We got in September. We're playing September 28th. Which is a Sunday. We're going to play a brunch show at the Winchester Music Hall up in Cleveland. We love doing these brunches with other bands.
And that brunch is going to be with a Pittsburgh band called the Sweaty Already Band.
Yeah.
That's who we're playing with Friday is Sweaty Already.
Yeah.
Then
they're
I'll
really
tell you
great.
what, man, we should talk to these guys and we should get them on here when you guys get a little closer to that,
Yeah.
that date or whatever, dude, I'd love to have, another band on from Pittsburgh, and especially hometown love, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Trish is their bass player. She's really great. She's really supportive of the music scene. She actually just had a solo album come out, so check that out too.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, see, look, now we're getting the good ones now. Aliens are 100% real, and so is
Absolutely.
the internet.
Absolutely.
Bigfoot's 100% real in my mind. I want Bigfoot to be real, but we're gonna find out.
So one of our guests says y'all need to make it down to Mexico and play Celtic Hills Distillery.
I am down with that.
Yeah.
If they are
Listen,
willing to
those
pay
boys
me to go
just
to
lit up like
Mexico,
they hit the
I'm
jackpot
there.
on a poker machine. They are ready to go to Mexico.
All right. Anything I can do to stop being a locksmith.
Yeah. If someone wants to sponsor us to go out on tour, we're game. We're ready for it.
Listen, you got a lot of knowledge that some people might want.
Everyone says that. There's everyone asks me like, oh, because I do a lot of
Christine.
banks and stuff like that. Well, we could break into a bank, right? But there's never enough money to steal.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly. Right. Because you can't get it far enough away.
Right. What are you going to do with $200,000?
I mean,
You can do a lot with it, but how far are you going to get if the
It's-
people are searching for you? You
Yeah,
know what
it's
I mean?
not $10 million.
well, I would
not
invest
a-
it in a whole bunch of illegal steel operations. Wait, never mind.
Right.
Next question. Yeah, so we make a lot of moonshine with that, boys. A lot of moonshine.
Right.
Listen,
Lot of
you guys,
moonshine.
I would have you guys stocked. Guys would be stocked up for you wouldn't just go to the refrigerator, grab. All right, we're gonna get this done for the tour.
Oh my God.
Load it up, bro. So,
Oh, dude.
yes, 10 million is fabulous. she said. 10 million would be good, right?
10
That's-
million.
That would be
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
That's fuck you money. 200,000 isn't.
Yeah, I could do 10
Right.
million, but still, I haven't found a place that has. Wait, that's horrible to say.
So what is one of the is there a moment where either one of you kind of was like, because you have different music backgrounds, I guess the question is what brought you what brought you to bluegrass or American,
Well, so I was playing in jam bands a lot, right? And I had this drummer friend of mine, Jim Foltz, who plays in a really great Grateful Dead band from Cleveland called Dupree's Dead band. He got bored with some of my songs, to be honest, because he's a big Rush fan. He loved the prog rock, the odd time signatures and stuff like that. And he said, "Hey, Don, why don't you do a singer-songwriter thing, and take some of these songs because they're really good. You just need to expand on them a little bit, And I don't want to do it. You do it." So during the pandemic, the band kind of broke up because my buddy Chris moved to California. We call him California Chris now. But he left, so the band broke up. I had like a 5-year hiatus, and I was really working on some of these songs, and I decided not to do a drummer. And so you need something to drive the beat, so that's where the mandolin comes in. So that's where we went, mandolin, and then my friend had a fiddle, and
Yeah.
that's where we are. I just wanted to write songs that
Fiddle's
meant
awesome.
something to me,
The mandolin is amazing. Like that's another one. Like, man, that thing's like, I love all of it, dude. Just the sound it makes, everything about it, dude. Like, so, and then
Miles has an
awesome.
interesting style with his mandolin too. He's not like a lot of bluegrass is boom chuck, boom chuck, boom chuck. He's got a little different chop to him, so
Different rhythms,
it's
yeah.
interesting.
Oh, okay. So that's cool. And it's like blending other things, making his own style in a sense.
Yeah.
When we were at the
IB.
IBMAs last year, the Dia Dario rep said we are like bluegrass music with rock and roll sensibility, is what he said. So
That's good. And I was explaining to somebody about your style of music today, and I was like, man, dude, you guys have a lot of upbeat stuff, and it's you guys are a very upbeat band. I mean, you do have some slow ones, but for the majority of it, man, you guys are, you got my head moving up and down. I'm all,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I love it. You guys do really good. You guys make really good music, and I can't wait to see you live. And hopefully, it's
Absolutely.
one of
Really
those
good music.
Nelson
Okay.
Ledges ones, dude. Because dude, I'll be doing backflips all day into the lake.
Well, we occasionally do different ones other than the grass fire one. We did one with Tropodelic last year. We played Late Night, which is really great. They're a really great band from Ohio too, Cleveland
Okay.
area.
Okay. Well, man, I'll tell you what. Listen, our time is up. 1 hour and 5 minutes. It went pretty fast. You guys were really easy to talk to, man. And
You too, man.
I feel like I met Jeff in
Really?
another life somewhere.
Look, it might be somewhere back in the day. It's certainly possible.
I think we might have went on a trip somewhere. I don't know where, but I met you somewhere before, brother. I know I did. I know I have. Like you are.
When I hunt for the spirit molecule, huh?
Well, or Bigfoot.
Or Bigfoot. Night Life.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but listen, I want to thank both of you guys for coming
man.
on tonight. I apologize. We were in a little bit of a rush situation again, like I said. I mean, he's at the beach. I'm at the beach.
I
but I'm-
apologize, everybody. You guys
No
have a
worries, man.
technical difficulty, so I apologize.
I'm just
You guys enjoy
glad.
life, though.
I'm glad the schedules actually worked out because of my bad scheduling.
No problem, man. And honestly, I'm glad it happened now because the album is actually out. Whereas, like, it just came out this past Friday. So if we had done it earlier, then the album actually wouldn't have even been. out yet.
Yeah. If you don't mind me saying before we leave,
Oh yeah.
please check out www.thewhiskeydrinks.com and check out the new album. We really appreciate it,
Yeah.
and we really appreciate you gentlemen for having us on.
Yeah. New album's called Better Than Less. It's on all the streaming services. Better Than Less Whiskey Drinks.
Absolutely. I was just going to say that. And it is a really good album, folks. Like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because I was jamming it out all day today. Like it is a really good upbeat, man. It'll put a smile on your face. So if you don't have it, go download it, check them out, follow them on Facebook, whatever you got to do. They are a really good band, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
TheWhiskeyDrinks.com.
Hey,
TheWhiskeyDrinks.com.
listen, but I want to know one more thing.
Okay.
What's the last song on your playlist that you just played?
Oh god, last song that I just listened to was
Yes.
I'm not sure which one. I'm listening to the new Tyler Childers album. So it's whatever song was on when I got out of the car.
Okay.
Dollar Bill Bar, Sierra Pharrell.
Boom.
Yeah.
You guys are the first two to actually really answer that.
Yeah. I'm always listening to something.
All day
Right.
long.
And
man.
it's cool. That gives us a little inside look of like, what the musicians like to listen to.
All day long. We listen to good music.
Hey, you make good music too, brother. So I appreciate keep making that good stuff. And again, when that band from Pittsburgh and all that, hit me up, man.
Yeah.
We'll get you guys back on here. I'd love to have the whole band on and here.
I think we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Awesome, brother. Appreciate you guys.
That would
Hey,
be awesome.
you guys have a good night.
I
and
appreciate it.
Thank you again.
Take
You
care.
too, brother. Take care.
Take it easy.
Nice meeting you guys. Thank you.
You too, man.
Bam.
Yeah, brother.